Get the spoon. Wow.
Why did it sound like that?
That's how it sounds. Well, we're live. We're doing some testing for another day.
Yeah.
The other day. In the future.
Yeah.
Look at this.
The other future day.
The other future day. So we're just going to shoot the shit here for a little bit. Just want to see what this looks and sounds like. So if you're in the chat, let us know. It took us like forever to get this situated. I always have this thing where we're going to do as many tests as I want.
Yeah, we actually could have gone live like 15 minutes ago. But
Probably about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, he was like, no, let's do one more test.
Is this even live? I don't know. It says it's live. Yeah, so what are we doing today, Dean?
I don't know, actually. I don't even know what you want to talk about.
I don't have anything to talk about, actually.
Nothing?
No.
Wow.
We got TK Magic Shop in the chat. You dropped off a sculpt for me to work on.
Yeah, so I have this story that I'm working on. It's pretty well fleshed out. I just have to, actually write dialogue, which is very difficult.
Like a book?
I'm probably going to do a graphic novel just because I draw, you know what I mean? And I was like, I want to make a figure. And so I started kit bashing one. Mm-hmm. And I got to basically right where I want it to be. And I needed a head sculpt, so you recommended somebody. And he did it in record time. And then you were nice enough to print it out for me.
For a charge.
Yeah, and then he gave it back to me, and then I just wanted to do some more stuff with the hair because it wasn't as full as I liked once I had it in hand. Mm-hmm. And so I got some green stuff. You were nice enough to kind of guide me on that. Because I was like, oh, I could get liquid green stuff. You're like, no, it's not going to be enough. You're going to need actual 2-part putty. So I got the green stuff, and it was a lot easier to use than I thought it was going to be, but still kind of challenging. Mm-hmm. But for my first foray into sculpting with putty, I think I did okay. I mean, it's just hair. It's not like I was sculpting machinery or armor. I've seen people do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So I got that all finished, and I was supposed to give it to you during OxCon, and we were so busy, I would even forget to grab it before I left my house, because it was like, go, because we were so, just swamped.
Yeah.
And, so yeah, I was like, hey, what are you doing today? I was basically free, and you were like, well, I got shit to do until 4, so come over after that. I was like, cool. He didn't say it like that. He said, I have work until 3:30.
I have shit to do. I have work. The American work day.
Yeah.
Look, my dogs are ruining this video. Get down, Percy. Now she's all trapped in the cord. Oh my gosh, here, let's...
Oh my glory.
Oh my god, watch out for your butt. Scram!
So I got here a little later than I wanted to, but I had to take a shit, so, when nature calls.
Wow.
So I got here a little later than I wanted to, and now we're here doing this. But I dropped the sculpt off. It looks good. You actually were totally blind to how big it should be. And you did a pretty good job guessing. It looks pretty spot on.
What can I do? What can I say? Yeah, I took a measurement of a male portrait, and then I think I dropped it by 15%.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
That sounds about right, because I bought... For this actual project, kid bashing reasons, I would buy armor, but they don't make a lot of female armor, so I would just buy male armor, and it's huge. It does not fit at all, because men are bigger, so that makes sense that it's about 15%, which is pretty considerable size difference. I wish I was 15% smaller,
I wish my dick was 15% bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'll take a few extra percentage. If you're in the chat, I guess let us know what this sounds like. We have no clue. We did a bunch of tests outside, and then it wasn't. The internet was a bit spotty, so we moved inside. There's only 3 comments, so I guess if it's terrible, let us know so we're not wasting our time.
Got Scanlord gave us a Jumbo.
Jumbo, baby.
Eclectic Collector, what's up, guys? Not much, literally just hanging out. We have nothing plans.
Yeah.
This is just a hangout stream.
Wow. What a day. What a week. I'm glad that it's the weekend because I feel like it was a fun weekend last weekend, but it wasn't a restful one by any means.
Right.
So, to be able to relax. What's up, Yomo? Oh, look, the sound is perfectly fine. Okay, there we go. Now I can be at ease. But yeah, on Monday I was dragging ass and been a weird week. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, was National Daughters Day, which was a good day.
Yeah.
The next day was National Sons Day, which was a hard day.
Yeah.
Seeing all my friends post their sons. And
no one messaged me for that.
What do you mean?
Neither one of my parents messaged me for that.
Oh, well, I think it's more like you just post them on Instagram. But
I don't know.
Yeah, if you're in my close friends on Instagram, post a little picture of my son's, when he was born, they took a foot stamp. But it was kind of a hard day yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm happy for my friends that have sons. My son's not with us anymore, but it was a bit tough. But I think it was yesterday, I ended up changing my name on Facebook to Senior.
Senior, yeah. In fact, that tripped me out because even today I was like, wait, you're a junior? Because I was gonna ask about your name and you were like, no, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, you did do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of weird day.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I can't relate, so I could.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is that fucking sucks.
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of weird because I know 2 other people about our age that have lost children as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I'm not saying that you don't have a lot of support in that, but it's pretty rare because we're 30s. Right, most people, if they lose a child, they're, adult children they lose, so.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird bond, I guess. But yeah, there's a few people that I've been talking to a bit more.
Yeah, good. I'm glad they have some kind of net there.
Yeah. So yesterday was kind of weird, but today was a good day. We had work, obviously, some of us. And, you dropped off that portrait, and I'm excited because, Dean's been trying to make this figure for months. Probably longer than months.
Yeah, even just...
the idea of it,
yeah.
Yeah, so, so what I'm hoping to do is prime it today, and then give the primer about 24 hours to set.
Yeah.
And then we can start putting some paint on it. I think I'm 90. I have white primer for sure, which I think Victoria says is not that great. So I'll look at what I got. I think I may have enough Tamiya primer to get it done.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if that's enough. But yeah.
I don't know the first thing about painting and what that entails. So.
See, I like using white primer personally, but Victoria hates painting over white. I like it. I hate painting over black.
Yeah.
And then painting over gray. I think painting over gray is the best, but gray primer, I'd rather just buy white primer at that point.
Yeah, I feel like painting over black, because even when I draw on the computer, that's harder.
Yeah.
I usually color over red.
Oh, really? So you start with a red?
Yeah, I sent you a bunch of reference images. If you notice, they're all on a red background.
Did we... So, you drew the D&D picture. Can we make that a t-shirt? Can you send me that t-shirt file?
Yeah.
The one that you...
Yeah, when I get home, I'll actually email it to you.
Yeah, because I tried to save it, but it was a little blurry.
Yeah, it compresses the shit out of everything. But I believe it's 10 inches by 10 inches.
That's fine. Yeah, the shirt will scale it down, I guess.
Well, I mean, just for, that's the file size. So if Yeah, that's the resolution. It's 10 inches by 10 inches,
You
which
know,
is like 2.
Yeah, it's like 2060 pixels by something like that.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
So you know what's interesting? So a lot of our peers only do YouTube, and we talked about this at OxCon. We actually charted in England in top 200 last week.
On YouTube?
No, on a like Apple Podcast.
Oh wow!
But the podcast tracker that I have, it only told me when we leave the charts. So I couldn't get a screenshot. I couldn't have like Ian or Pete grab a screenshot. But it's like, oh, you're out on the leisure category. It's like, what the fuck? Like that would have been awesome because I mean we've charted before in like Vietnam or Dubai or like a lot of like Asian countries, which is interesting to me, or like like that part of the world type countries. I think we've charted like in maybe like 8 or 9 countries, but to chart in England, like to me that's huge because I mean there's a lot of people that collect in England.
Yeah, weren't we like top 20 in the Philippines?
Yeah, for like 1 week, and then we dropped out.
Yeah.
Like a very specific like time frame. We got Andres. What's up, Andres? Yeah, what an odd specific thing to have.
Yeah, but in the UK,
that's what I thought.
That's a big deal.
Damn, that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're trucking. I mean, I don't really know what like if you want to chart, you need this much listeners. Like I don't know how it works. Like I assume it's just downloads, but I don't know what that number is.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to set a goal because it's like some of the people in the charts have less reviews on our show, which doesn't mean anything because we don't really get that many reviews. If I ask for people, we'll get like a bunch, but day to day, it's like, we get almost nothing. And then there's shows that have less and shows that have way more, like, within like the top 10, the bottom 10 rather, of the 200.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's probably just downloads.
Yeah.
Who's hitting it the most.
Mm-hmm. Also interesting, I guess you have a thought. Take that first.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
So I was working with our tax stuff today because I have an app. This year I sprung, it's like $20 a month or something like that, but it's an app from, it's like a TurboTax. I think it's TurboTax. But you scan like your receipts and like you put in your income and stuff like that. And I had been not doing it for like the past 2 months because of everything, and I finally started like putting stuff in. It's it can be quite expensive to do like the podcasting and the hosting and all the different things.
That's why we think the Patreon's after every episode because we're doing it out of pocket for so long.
Yeah, like if you're only on YouTube, it's not too bad, but like the thing is like the more subscribers and like your domain costs more. So it used to cost a certain amount. And then,
your hosting.
Yeah,
fees.
like things go up, and then we want to archive old episodes, like those go up. Like all this cost together, I think I was looking at it, and I haven't put in all of our expenses, but it's like, over $3,000 or $4,000 just on like stuff,
stickers, postage, envelopes,
ink and stuff like that.
Yes, StreamYard, SoundCloud,
shit adds
up real fast.
So, shout out to the Patreonies. We appreciate you guys. Also, YouTube memberships. We got Takashi in the chat. So it's funny. I've been getting into board games, and
Toy Mafia.
What's up, Toy Mafia? I've been getting into board games, and I'm just so confused. Right. So there's a board game. It's like a living board game. So like it's not like Monopoly, where like Monopoly is Monopoly, and you could buy new Monopolies, but they're still essentially the same thing. So like they release a core set, and then they release expansions, right?
Okay.
And the expansions add to the core set, but you would need one of the core sets. So I think it's like 6 different ones.
Okay.
It's called Marvel United. Now the core set's $40, right? And the expansions are about $30. But on Amazon, they have the core set for $10. And I didn't understand why, so I bought it, and I was like, oh shit, like this is the full $40 game, right? But for like $13, you can get the full core set plus the Spider-Verse expansion plus a Doctor Strange standalone expansion. And I was like, fuck, I should have just bought that. I would have gotten basically 2 whole boxes for the price of one. So I have to buy that, return the other one. It's a huge pain in the ass. And then but it looks so fun, right? You play this game, it's like a 14 and up game, but a lot of people say their kids play with them, so I'm excited. The minis are like little chibis.
Yeah,
I'll show it to you in a second.
Yeah. I saw the picture you posted. That's cute.
Yeah, and today was so weird. I went to Walmart, and I have no interest in buying this, right? but they had the Mando episode, one of my favorite episodes. I think we watched it with like a bunch of Patreonies. What does it say? Do you have merch? We do. We do have merch. If you go to TeePublic and type Collecting Weekly, we have shirts and stuff. And then if you need stickers, like the Patreon stickers, we can sell those separately. So yeah, absolutely Andres. But TeePublic is typically where we send people. But on the pegs, they had the Black Series, Baby Yoda, and Luke training set. It's like a deluxe Black Series. Yeah. And it was $25. Oh,
that's
cool.
for, it was Mando? Or
Empire? A Book of Boba Fett, right? When he's training him and then...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they had that set.
Okay.
And so...
But he's in the black outfit.
Well, it's different than the finale outfit. He's like, when he kills all the droids, his training outfit's a little different. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until today.
But it's black.
It's black, yeah.
Okay, because I was like...
It's when that little droid shoots him on the rock.
Okay, because I was like, I know they have the Bespin version, too.
Oh, with the Hoth...
Yeah.
Or not the Hoth, where he's training on Dagobah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's $25 on the peg, and I'm like, I thought the deluxe were, like, way expensive. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. So, I took it to the register, and the guy's like, oh, it's $45. And I'm like, what the fuck, for this fucking thing? And so I scan it on their, like, the mobile app. It has, like, a barcode scanner, which I think is fantastic. And it rings up for $30, $29.97. So I'm like, well, the tag says 24, the app is saying 29. It's because I go to customer service and they'll figure it out for you. Whatever. So I, when I left, I was like, this seems like too good of a price. I took a picture of the peg, and there was like 8 of them on there.
Yeah. And
so I get to the customer service, and the guy's like, oh, well, this is a third-party seller on Walmart, which Target does that too. Like, you know, people can, you know, Amazon does it too. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, so it's $45. And I'm like, well, the peg says 25, and like nowhere in this area is there a peg for like a 45. Like this is the most expensive one is the new Boba Fett. It's $33. It's the like the vintage
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. So I did actually check the Sonics. So they had a bunch of them, but it was all the regular Sonics. It was the Infinity Wave.
Yeah.
I think it had a skateboard or something.
Yeah, Rainer found me the rest of them today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I had to stand there while they were like verifying that I wasn't lying. I'm like, bro, I just showed you a picture. Like, how's like, what is Walmart's bottom line that this has taken 20 minutes of 2 employees' time? Like,
yeah.
You know, it's such a weird like. And
and
then I had to wait for the lady to come back, and then I got the discount. I was definitely that guy, but it's like, I mean, there was a pretty substantial savings.
I would normally say I would normally be on your side, but dude, I mean, you know, San Antonio, especially San Antonio, has a huge problem with box swappers and fucking all kinds of shit. So you know that people show them fake pictures all the time. But
that's true.
To be fair, I do every time I grab something at Walmart, I take a picture of the peg because of that. The price is always fucking different.
Go and read that comment there. You have it on your phone from TK, the nice one.
Yeah, TK says these guys have great content. If you're new, these guys are great to learn more about the hobby, which...
Thanks.
Very nice.
Actually, I'm going to charge this real quick. Go and keep them entertained there,
yeah,
so let's do this.
San Antonio is just a big problem with people ripping off Walmart.
So we got it here, yeah. So it's funny. I have this one and I have the light cruiser loot. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh, that's
where
from
he's killing all the droids.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But this is cool. Look at this. It comes with Luke, his lightsaber, Baby Yoda, the little treasure chest, Yoda's lightsaber ignited, a frog, the little Grogu shaped where the armor's in, and then a stand with the training droid, so you can post.
That's pretty solid.
Like running.
I don't know about $40 solid, but that's a solid set.
Oh, it is. It comes with a lot.
I will on BBTS right now. The Dark Troopers, which are normally like $35, only $20 each right now.
Oh, they were like 14 on Amazon for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dang. Let me tell you this. So this is cool too. So these Pokemon packs.
Oh, let me see.
They're called Trick or Trade. So I want to be the cool dad. right? Now, I'll whoop my kid's ass, but I want to be the cool dad, right? Like the dad that the kids know. Like, you gotta come with respect, right? Like, I want, like, if a kid's having a problem, one of my daughter's friends, I want them to be able to come to me, right?
Right.
I don't know, that's a weird thing to say, but I think for Halloween I'm gonna pass these out at my kid's school for her class, and then after school she goes to what they call Learning Tree. It's like a after school program. So they sell them in packs of 50, right? So it's like a little pack like this, and there's 50 of these little packs in a pack.
How many cards in each pack?
3.
Okay.
And it's $20 for 50 packs. It's like, pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Less than candy, because candy gets real expensive, like when you're buying for Halloween. But it's so cool, and every pack has a holographic card in it. It's pretty cool. You want to open it?
Yeah. So, what's the trick?
Well, it's like trick or treat, but it's trick or trade. There's no trick. It's just
it's
just a play on
like...
words. No, they're just like Halloween. The Pokemon in there are Halloween themed Pokemon.
Okay.
So let's.
So these my cards if I get something good.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, unless it's a Gengar, then I might take it back. But.
Oh my god!
Is it a?
It's not a Gengar, but this is fucking so cool. It's a fucking Haunter.
Okay, so show the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, go up close. So we got a Haunter.
The middle card is the holographic.
Just to go show the back card.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, Murkrow. Nice.
And then... What is that?
I don't know what the fuck that is. Houndstone. But it's a cool little thing for kids, right? Like,
yeah, this is cute.
Now
you
this,
got the little
this
Pikachu.
set is 30 cards, so like, they'll be able to all have whatever they want.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna send that to Vivi's.
I like the Haunter.
Here, I'm gonna open one too.
Well, I actually don't really know anything about Pokemon, so...
You can add it to your collection. Dean's got some Pokemon cards.
I do. Houndstone.
Oh, here we go. Alright, so we got Ghastly.
Very cute. Very, very Halloween themed.
I know. Let's see. We got, the fuck is this? Shuppet.
Shuppet?
Never heard of that. And then our holographic card is Trevenant. That's cool.
Trevenant?
I like it. It's like a ghost tree.
Sweet, sweet Danny Lee.
There we go.
Trevenant. Oh, it's a big tree.
Yeah. What's up, Joey? Yeah, we're just testing.
It's like a tree beard got mad.
Yeah. Yeah, at OxCon we had a different recording setup, and I wanted to test this one for the next time we need to... Shots there. Next time we need to record something, because we were talking today, we want to get together more often with the San Antonio people, because, we really only see them about once a year as a group. And then even we were talking about doing something in England and Canada, where, like Ian and Pete would get together, on that side of the world.
Yeah.
And then Jay
They did a small one recently, right?
It was a Star Wars Celebration, but I think they were so busy, it was they couldn't grab as much footage as they would have liked. So, go to a pub and eat some poutine in Canada or whatever it is they do there. Eat like the Germans are still overhead. So, yeah.
Jesus.
I've been watching Band of Brothers. It's good, man.
It's such a good show.
I think I'm on episode 5. It's very chaotic. I have no fucking idea what's going on in most of the episodes.
And it's crazy to watch it and see actors who are like nobodies at the time.
Oh yeah,
and
like
holy
Lieutenant
shit.
Gordon's in there. Like, there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
James
tons of
McAvoy.
people.
Yeah, there's.
Damn, James McAvoy is in it.
He dies like the same episode.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was quite wild.
Yeah, Band of Brothers is awesome.
Look at that. We got Danny Lee in the chat. Band of Bros is awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. Should be a nice weekend though. I skipped the gym today. I went hard in the gym. Fuck, I was trying to impress a girl at the gym and I threw my back out almost. Don't do that. She was really pretty though. She looked like Princess Rhaenyra.
Wow.
The young one.
Oh.
And she was small too.
Oh. Queen.
I know, right? Yeah, Victoria thought that was fucking hilarious. What do we got in the chat? Anything?
Danny said, yo. Cramp, did you pick up Pokemon 151?
No, So again, San Antonio has a bunch of scalpers, so it's pretty hard to find 151. I do like the idea of it. I might buy singles of it.
What is it?
Well, it's a new set, but it's celebrating the original 151 Pokemon. So Bulbasaur through Mew. It's just like a set, but it's like real nice artwork. It's all like, it's just very pretty. Yeah.
Do they make you buy like bags, or can you buy all 151?
You buy like a pack,
Oh.
or like a set of packs, like a elite trainer box. That's what they call it. Yeah, you don't just buy like the whole set at once.
That sucks.
Now there is a promo that I really want. If anyone has a lead on this, the Van Gogh Museum in the Netherlands released a promo card. It's supposed to be on the PokeShop, but PokemonCenter.com, but I didn't see it. But it's Pikachu in the Van Gogh style. He's wearing a felt hat.
Cute.
He has like a little paintbrush. I want that so bad. But people are charging $600 for that promo already.
God damn.
Yeah, so fuck
Oh,
that.
that's so crazy. I found all my original Pokemon. I lost them for years. For years, I could not find my Pokemon. I was like, I know I put them in here, and they're not in here. Mm-hmm. And I every time I was like, oh, maybe it's over here. I would look there, nothing. And then I would forget about it, and then something would come up. I'm like, oh yeah, Pokemon, where's my fucking cards? And I'd go look for them, could never find them. Well, eventually, I don't even remember what happened. But me and my sister were cleaning something out, and she was like, hey, look, it's your binder. And I was like, I have been looking everywhere for this fucking binder.
Uh-huh.
And I've never, like, played with my cards. So, like, I would open them up and immediately put them in my binder. So my cards are all gorgeous and perfect condition. I don't have anything crazy rare. I think I have, like, one first edition holographic. It's like... what's his name? The muscle
Machamp.
Machamp, I think, is him.
Yeah.
And it's like a $20 card.
Uh-huh.
But it was just nice that I was like, hey, like, these are my original, like, when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
It was just very cool to actually have those again. And them not be, like, destroyed by, like, water or something, you know? It's like sitting in a drawer somewhere and, I don't know, something happened. So, yeah, I have my cards. And then while I was going through my cards, I was like, man, I told the story the other day, but I was like, someone stole my Ancient Mew card, which is a dirt cheap card. You can literally wipe your ass with the Ancient Mew.
Uh-huh.
It was the movie promo for, was it Pokemon 2000?
99.
99. And, I remember, like, the day it went missing. I was like, this fucking kid came over to my house and took my fucking card, but I can never, like, you know...
Never nail him to the
can't,
wall.
like, accuse... Yeah, you know. And, I was just remember, like, the second I found my binder, I was like, yay! Oh, my card, it's gone. And I don't know why, but I just happened to be flipping through the page, and I was like, oh, I have multiple of these cards. And so I looked, and yeah, sure enough, it was multiple, and I was like, oh, I guess I have multiple of a lot of different cards. So I started flipping through and looking through all my multiples. That was my Ancient Mew. I was like, hell yeah.
You hated this kid for like 2 decades.
Dude,
You're
for
fine.
real. Like to the point where I was like, I don't even know if I want to add him on Facebook when he finally sent me a friend request.
Who was
like
it?
this fucking, it was like one of my mom's kids, or my mom's friend's kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You harbored this hatred.
Yeah, because he wasn't from San Antonio, so we rarely ever saw him. So I was like, oh, it's the perfect fucking crime. Show up, leave. I won't see him again for...
Disposed the evidence.
Yeah. You know, but he was innocent this whole time.
Wow. Maybe that's why they say innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah. A man could only...
Better a guilty man go free than an innocent man spend a day in jail, Dean. That's what they always say.
I don't know if people say that, but, I mean... I don't know if I... It's tough, because it's like, I don't want a guilty guy to go free, but you're right. I don't want some poor innocent guy to suffer. But it's not like he was suffering. He didn't have no fucking idea I thought it was him. It's not like I ever said anything.
Wasn't blessed by your friendship, though. For years.
Yeah.
Interesting. What a lot to unpack there. A lot to unpack there.
Enough to unpack. Let's see what's going on.
There we go. We got good old Sponchka in the chat. Double Dean and ZM Ox. Did not... Oh, I was so confused by that. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think they're going on at 7, so we'll probably get off here in a second. Really, I just wanted to test this equipment because it wasn't working for OxCon, so I was kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah. But we made it work.
I mean, this could sound terrible. The chat's saying it's fine, but my bar for fine is like perhaps a bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like sounding bad.
It's like clinical.
I hate it.
You know what though? And I've said this before. I tuned into someone's stream. I'm not gonna name them.
Name and shame, bro.
But they had someone on their stream, and I was like, this sounds like shit and would never happen if Zach was around.
Uh-huh.
And it really did kind of ruin the stream for me. I was like, I can't enjoy this because this person is bringing it down because their audio quality was... It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Just don't... Say you can't go.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. It was bad.
Now I'm curious.
Well, I'll tell you when the camera's off.
Wow. Well, it's in the stream.
I don't mind telling you.
Yeah.
I just don't want someone to think like I'm, attacking somebody. Because I'm not. It's just...
Yeah, and I feel bad. I've had to tell people that maybe we'll try again next week. And
yeah.
It's not a personal thing. It's just like, everyone on the panel is, doing their best to,
Yeah.
And like if I can't make it work with any of the tricks we can do on StreamYard, then it's like...
Yeah. I mean, I guess, because like you said, we're not just on YouTube. So a lot of people are like, oh, we're just hanging out and chatting. But it's like, no, we're... And not that we're like all high and mighty, but it's like we're producing a show for audio listeners. So if the audio isn't perfect, why would they tune in?
Yeah.
Because if you're watching a video, there's other stuff to make up for it.
Mm-hmm.
People's faces, the chat, you're sitting there talking. But if you're just listening and the audio's wrong, yeah, it ruins the whole experience.
It's a tough nut, is what they say.
Yeah, I like all your little snails, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was freaking out because one of the anemones is by the fan. I need to move it. I don't want it to get sucked into the fan.
I saw a fish almost get sucked in there a second ago.
Really?
Either that or he was swimming against the
Here, we'll cut this stream off, but before we do, this was an OxCon exclusive, but my little fish tank here that I don't know that I've really talked about that much.
Yeah, salt water.
Let's see, do I have enough cord here? Check that out. Look at that action.
Yeah. Fun.
That anemone back there is what I was freaking out about. I gotta move it.
Oh man! How did he get up there?
Well, in the wild, they just detach, and he just attached himself up there.
That's crazy.
So I got to deal with that, but yeah, love you guys. We'll catch you later. Just another Friday night, going live in a little bit, and yeah, can you give me a bye for the people watching?
Bye.